Hey guys, in today's video I want to talk about the topic of accent again. I know I've made videos on accents before, like sharing my personal accent journey, how I managed to achieve a natural sounding British accent, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. I'll spare you the boring details. Some of you guys may know that I've been struggling with language anxiety for a long time, especially anxiety related to speaking, and I used to be so insecure about the way I spoke, and I would be so timid and shy and quiet when it comes to speaking. I just didn't dare to open my mouth to talk to people because, as you know, I live in America. I don't speak the American accent, so sometimes people just don't understand me, and it used to make me feel so bad, frustrated, and I used to be like, oh my god, my English sucks, my speaking sucks. But in the meantime, I've been receiving numerous compliments from American people praising my accent. And they would usually say, we love your accent, you sound really nice and you sound really clear, blah blah blah. I would say that my accent experiences are mostly 99% positive and 1% negative. I didn't really realize before that a lot of American people are quite local, if you know what I mean. They live in this city or town and they don't have exposure to other accents, and that's why when they listen to a different accent, let's say a British accent or an Australian accent, they just find it difficult to understand it, and it's perfectly normal. But I used to feel like it was me. I was the problem. The anxiety has been going on for a long time. I worked on my anxiety and I kind of got over it, because nowadays I still have a little bit of that anxiety left. It's lingering around somewhere and it's gonna pop up once in a while, but overall it's manageable, it's within my control. But I have to say, ever since I started my English learning channel, I've been receiving comments and messages nitpicking at my accent and pronunciation. Some of the comments are very pedantic sounding, to the point where they don't really serve the purpose of being constructive criticism, but rather they just make you feel bad about yourself. And some of the other comments are just mean and provocative. If I were me, if I were the fan from a few years back, I would be totally, completely devastated. I would feel really bad and I would dwell on it for days. I would clutter my mind with negative thoughts and self-deprecation. And this is how I used to feel, and this is how I used to go through a lot. But nowadays, I can just sort of brush it off and just move on. I'll just tell myself, yeah, right, I'm not that good enough for some people, but it's okay. If you also happen to have language anxiety, or you are never confident enough in your spoken English or your accent or your speaking skills, and you never want to open your mouth to speak, this is the message I want to give you. Listen, no one is perfect. Everyone speaks with a accent, and there is no such thing as the best or the most standard accent, and everyone makes mistakes, everyone mispronounces, blah blah blah. I'm sure that even the best sounding newscasters or actors or actresses can mispronounce or make a slip or two once in a while. It's perfectly okay to be imperfect, and please embrace your imperfections, because they are the elements that make you who you are, and they are the building blocks of a better you, because you can learn from them as long as you know what you're going to do to improve, as long as you're making effort, as long as you are dedicated. Trust me, you're going to be a better you.